All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for P.O.D. We've been waiting here patiently, and I've just been talking to everybody. And what you don't know is everybody here, besides wanting to see you, we're going to give them an upgrade to sit in the pit, but one of you guys have to choose one of them. I don't know how to do it. We've been on Twitter all day. That during this interview, I would have P.O.D. pick somebody to be in the pit. So while we do the interview, maybe you, I know. How do you choose? How do you choose? Look at all those cute faces.
In the pit.
In the pit.
How do you do that? Right?
No pressure, right?
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Well, you can gaze the crowd while I ask just a couple of questions. And a lot of them had tons of questions. You guys have been all over Twitter today. The first thing they said is, what's up with new music? That's the first thing they said. What have we been doing? What have you guys been doing? I mean, you're always working. I see you on Instagram. You're doing shows all over the place. What else is going on?
We just finished an acoustic record that'll be out next month. And then we'll be in the studio December 1st. So hopefully we can have a new release by early summer.
Now, is the acoustic track old songs you've redone or all new work?
Just renditions of old songs and a couple new ones.
Is Southtown on there?
Southtown is that? Southtown's it's hard to do acoustic.
Damn it!
So
we actually tried to do that once.
But you know what's cool? There's a lot of songs that people don't know. They've been on our records from, 10, 15 years ago that we're putting on that sound differently. You know what I mean? So we're breathing new life into old songs, which is cool.
I love that. I love that. Well, I did see that you guys were gonna do the acoustic thing, and I think that's awesome because just the track "Beautiful" was so amazing. Is that one of the songs that'll?
Yeah. Beautiful's on there.
What an amazing song. That's why I love you guys as a band, because you bring the power. I mean, it's a powerhouse show. When you guys take the side stage, people just get enthralled in your movements. But then you can whip out a song like Beautiful that just chokes you up and really stops to make you think about the world. You guys are just amazing like that. Amazing songwriters.
Thank you.
Amazing performers. And that's why all these people, we just
That's
love
cool
you.
to hear. That's cool to
You
hear.
don't have Twitter? She didn't have Twitter.
I follow you on Instagram too. You're funny.
Do you?
Yeah.
Shut up. Holy crap. I need a minute to I do. I follow you on Instagram. You guys are doing a lot of stuff. You do a lot of shows.
Try to. I mean, you gotta stay
busy.
You gotta stay busy. You know what I mean? We say the game. It's not the game. It's been our lifestyle. We've been a band together, same four guys for 22 years. You know what I mean? So everybody knows that this ain't no fad or fade for P.O.D. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle. This is lifestyle music. We talk about the things that mean stuff to us, personally, in our lives, and we try to bring that to the music. You know what I mean? As long as we can still play music, we're gonna keep on going. So.
And I think when you see a lot of bands and the struggles, and I've always told people, I'm not in a band, but I can imagine being in a band is like a marriage. You've got to be considerate, and you have to have communication, and a lot of people.
Considerate? These guys?
Yeah, no doubt.
Us guys?
It is tough.
No, it is tough. You're right.
But and if you don't have that, then the walls fall down. And I feel like you guys are so family oriented, and you have like a brotherhood, no matter what. That's maybe why we've had you guys for so long together.
Love coming here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. I did have. I'm telling you, on Twitter, everyone's been P.O.D. And somebody said something like, "Oh, P.O.D.'s on the side stage." The side stage is where it's at.
Yeah.
Well, at first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I found out we were on the side stage, the first thing that goes to my mind is like, dude, something's up, and I feel a little disrespected. Not that I don't like the side stage, but also we've played this on different festivals, and we don't like the seats. And the side stage really is where it's at. I mean, we'll play the main stage, but we were up there watching some of the bands too, and most people are just kind of
standing around,
Sitting,
man.
and then we drove
Standing
past
around.
the side stage, and it's packed, and everybody's moving.
good
It's like,
time,
this is why
rocking.
we're over here, because this is the fun stage over here.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am.
So for you guys to be headlining the whole thing, I mean, last time you guys played there, I remember standing on the back, like behind, just watching the sea of people, and it's just got to be such a rush. It's just awesome.
It's amazing. Houston is one of, honestly, our favorite
True
cities,
that.
just because
Absolutely.
we've gotten so much love from.
Ain't nobody
from
do it
you
like
guys.
Houston.
That's true.
Yeah.
A couple fan
I
questions.
wish it was like this everywhere else in the
Do you want to
States.
take them all with you? They can just follow you around all day. You can go to HEB, go to the market.
We want them all to be in the
hit
pit.
Starbucks and be like, anybody want anything? They scream on cue. Some of the questions I got from some of these folks. Your dream tour, what artist would you pick to tour with? I know that's a hard question, but you know, you guys are idols to them, so I guess who would be your ideal choice for an artist?
I mean, when I grew up, for me, it was bands like Bad Brains and Suicidal Tendencies, and
Yes.
so I just like, I'm more of the
Orange
hardcore
9mm,
stuff.
24/7 Spies. Like nobody even knows what these bands are. That's all.
What
we
about
are.
Fear? Would you tour with Fear?
I remember Fear.
Fear's
Yeah.
a badass.
Yeah.
I know
Yep.
2 songs, the Beef Bologna song, and then
And
the
what is
other
it? No
one?
saxophone
Yeah.
in New York. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And
I
that
know Fear.
little bastard still looks the same as he did like 20 years ago. That'd be awesome. I mean,
Right.
let me call somebody to make that happen. Another question from some of your fans: what's one of your favorite bands out today? And I know, you know, this genre of music, we have a new flow of alternative music that's
Right.
different, and that's what alternative music is. It's meant to be different and change with the times. Rock music will always be the same through all the decades. So I guess now, what band do you like
What's that
currently
band like
today?
the Royals or the
Lord?
no the
No.
Royal from the UK, the Royals. No, it's not,
I like
got
in this moment.
There you go. There you
Oh.
go.
Those guys.
They're good friends of ours.
Maria Brink is a badass. She's
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
favorite. I interviewed her. She couldn't have been nicer too. That's one of the coolest things ever about this.
I think for me, it's like I start to listen to more heavier music now that I'm getting older, and more of the hardcore stuff, just because it's that lifestyle music that we come from. Today's music's not like that. It's just like entertain me for now. There's no real fans like today, because they're gonna like you for the moment because you're on the radio, and the next moment they're
No
just
one's
on to
gonna
the
give
next
a crap.
band. So, but for me, and same for our eras, obviously, like the Deftones is still one of the best bands out there.
I tell Chino every time I've interviewed Chino, and they're one of my favorites as well. I'm like, you guys keep it so real with
Yeah.
everybody that we feel like we're part of the family.
Yeah.
We're never going to be slighted. And that's what's awesome. The
Yeah.
Tones do it well. You guys do it well. Like, no matter what step you take, we're there with you. And
Awesome.
that's what builds that fan base. That's why we're
awesome.
never going anywhere.
Nah, we're grateful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
big time grateful.
I have one more question before I'm going to make you pick somebody to do the upgrade for the pit.
Man.
Now, this question comes from Doug from The Buzz. He had a great question, and I just laughed, and I'm like, who am I going to ask that to? Screw it, I'm going to ask P.O.D. What wrong turn did you recently take on the internet? Meaning, what wrong turn did you recently take on the internet? Meaning, like, you go to look at something, and all of a sudden you ended up here, and you don't know how the hell you got there or what you're looking at. Do you know what I'm talking?
Oh, like you type in something wrong.
Like,
or
you're
something?
typing in something, and all of a sudden you're in, like, you know, I don't know, jiu-jitsu, yoga, sexual, yogurt, froyo restaurants.
I haven't done
That's
that
a tough
in-
question.
Yeah, it
That's a
is
tough question.
Tough question.
He had the question. I'm like, that's a brilliant question.
In
Creepy.
San Diego, we don't have the internets.
Good question.
I love that.
Good answer.
No
Good
one
answer.
should have the internets, as far as I'm concerned. It can be very
internets.
the
Internets.
internets. Internets is a dangerous place to be. So
The dangerous world out there in the internet.
it is.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at their little
Oh,
cute
That's
faces.
too hard, man.
Aw.
I don't know.
who
how
we
do you-
picking,
how
dude?
I'm tired.
So
I didn't
it's
want to
just
do
one person?
it. One person gets a pair of
do you-
pit
just one
tickets.
person.
A pair of pit tickets.
One person gets a pair
Look
of
at
pit
the homies
tickets.
right here with the tribal tees and the P.O.D. shirts in the front, chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
but
two of you together
Yeah.
right here? How many? But you're together?
I only got a pair.
No, but. What was it? Huh?
Who's gonna bring
this
the
is
ruck
great.
up?
You
Said,
can't
who's
tell, but
gonna bring the
P.O.D.
ruckus?
is sweating. They're getting a little sweaty up
Yeah,
there.
look
It's
at the
moist.
tribal hat over
Yeah,
there, too.
yeah. These dudes right here, dude. Yeah. You gotta do it. Look,
That's it?
I got the T-star right here, dude. You gotta
You
know
got
what's
it?
up.
You in?
Yeah.
But
You're right.
homeboy's got
You
a
get it?
tribal hat, too.
That's
Oh,
our
yeah.
guy.
Oh,
That's
shit.
our winner. Is that our winner?
We got,
Yeah, we already called it
Do
out.
we-
That's what's up.
There's got to be another set of tickets somewhere. Come on.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
We need more than one.
Oh.
I do have another pair of tickets.
Right there. That's homeboy.
Nice, nice.
Homeboy with the
Like,
tribal hat
I
right
just
there.
The
shit
homeboy
out
right
an
there
egg.
with the,
Oh my
with, the,
God.
with the tribal hat right
The
there.
other homeboy there.
These aren't pit tickets, but they're good seats.
Yeah, the homeboy with the tribal hat right there.
These
Great.
might be mine.
There
I
it
don't know.
is.
But all right, so we got our winners.
Yeah. Homeboy and homeboy.
Very good.
right
Okay,
there.
here's what I want you guys to do. Kind of make your way over here, and I'm going to make sure you get the hookup with the tickets. All right? P.O.D., you're my favorite. I love you guys so
Aw,
much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Give it up. P.O.D. Side stage.
Thank you
Gonna be
guys so
headlining
much.
everything
Thank you, guys.
tonight. We love you in Houston. Thank you so much.